Now let's see if we can do a top speed run. It's gonna be loud.
Hey guys. Yeah, it's been a while. Had a lot going on, as you can tell. The garage is still a mess. I've actually had a couple weekends just to get some work done, and when I was doing that, I really wasn't filming, so I need to fix that. I kind of used the excuse that I had other videos I was working on, like I still have to finish the Rally Colorado video, I still have the Holly Tree video, which went and raced and did really well with that. Yeah, I missed you guys though, so hey, let me get you caught up on what's going on over here. It's been so long since I've used this is a vlog camera, I've almost kind of forgot how to use it. Fiesta is under construction right now. I got some stuff ready for it. I got some big things. Not really going to talk a whole lot about it. But that's on the works. Nationals is coming up very soon, and it's go time. I really want to do well at it. I got a good partnership with Cause, so let's see how that goes. I think it's going to be an absolute killer with that LSD put in. A few things I hadn't really talked about on the channel. The WaveSpec Rotors, been doing fantastic. I got a sponsorship with those guys, full sponsorship. They sent me a whole set of the Black Line rotors. They're an awesome set of rotors, and I highly recommend them. I've actually got a discount code for you if you guys are looking forward to them. If you guys have any questions about the WaveSpecs, holler at me. If you'll notice something missing from the garage, the wagon. I decided to take the Fiesta down and daily drive the wagon for a little bit, so it's given me a little bit of chance to actually work on the wagon, actually do stuff to the wagon that I've been meaning to do for forever. So let's get to it. If you just follow my YouTube channel, you kind of missed out and you hadn't seen the new Johnnies for the wagon. God, this looks so good. These are a set of custom braid wheels. They actually have the beadlock B system. I went ahead and did the color, this kind of dark, kind of gunmetal finish with the red lip. I thought that was kind of a cool look. Kind of matched the wagon, kind of gives it a kind of a, I don't know, kind of a 90s feel. I like the patterns, kind of like a rally pattern to it. These are tough as all get out wheels, and this beadlock B system is going to help me off-road as well. Take some of the worry about debeading. So the way this beadlock B system works is there's actually a really thick lip inside the wheel, and when they mount them on there, what you do is you overpressurize the tire, and it seats that lip, or seats that bead all the way around there. You put the bolts in, torque them down, and then let the pressure back down. And what that does is it seats, it pinches that against that inside bead so you don't lose it. And you actually run the pressure down a little bit. You don't have to worry about spinning the tire. It's pretty rad. They actually use these for the off-road, like the cars and the trophy trucks. And they're a very proven wheel, so I can finally rest easy that I'm not going to destroy a wheel. But besides that, I've been kind of doing a little bit of other work to the wagon. I went ahead and I sawzawed off the skid plate, that homemade skid plate that I made. Went ahead and took all that stuff off because I have a new skid plate for it. So as many of you know, that you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, again, I know I said that already, but if it's there, that is where I update pretty much every day. So if you're looking for more content, if you're looking for what I'm doing, I'm always on there. I'm going to get back into YouTube more. It's just been a really crazy summer, as you probably already noticed. If you follow me on there, you know that I have a sponsorship with Skidplateguy, Christopher Murphy out of New York. So he's always been killer, always helped me out with the Fiesta. I've beaten those skid plates to death, and they've been fantastic on the Fiesta. And the Rallyspec plate is actually aluminum, but the skid plate that I'm going to be testing out for the wagon is steel. So, with that said, I had the plate in there. I'm not going to show you guys yet because I haven't unboxed it, but I'm going to do a whole video about testing that up. It's not necessarily for this wagon. It's for a Honda that's very similar. It's like I think it's a Japan spec or maybe a UK Honda. But looking at the pictures, looking at the drawings and schematics, it's very, very similar to the bottom side of this. So I'm hopeful it'll fit. If not, with a little bit of adjustment, look for that in the future for these wagons. We actually will have a off-the-shelf skid plate that we can buy, which would be fantastic. So wagon guys, rejoice. today. I have the wagon tuned on Hondata. Justin, the dude, he does all my tuning for me. So I'm gonna send him, I sent him some tables last night, but for some reason the files got corrupted and my tables were all kinds of crazy. So I went ahead and reloaded an old map on there. I got it back started. I sent it to Justin. Justin kind of tweaked it and gave me a nice fresh map. But now I gotta go do some data logging. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me. That's why I decided to do a video today, because I gotta do some data logging anyway. I'm gonna hook the laptop up to the wagon, go do some driving around, get a good data log for them, just normal driving, because we're trying to get all the base map stuff taken care of. So I've got the laptop hooked up to the ECU. I went ahead and loaded Justin's tune they sent me last night. It's just like I said, it's just starting from the bottom, so we're gonna go ahead and make sure everything's good, make sure all the sensors are working. Actually, I should have I meant to set the TPS before I started it up, so let me go ahead and do that. So right now what I'm trying to do is trying to set my voltage offset for my O2. I'm trying to get the wideband to match what it's seeing here on the screen. It's just taking just a second. I gotta get it to running temperature first, and it's getting close. So of course there's a train going by when I'm trying to do this, but hopefully you can hear me just fine over that super loud noise. Anyway, I just turned on the data log. You can see the table starting to populate. I'm gonna go do some normal driving away from this train, and hopefully it'll work. All right, so the data logging session's over. I got some tables populated. Hopefully they're good enough for what Justin's looking for, and he can go clean that all up for me. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this, send it to him right quick, and see what it says. We were kind of going back and forth, so I was having some trouble remembering this, because it's been like a year since I've done any kind of data logging or any kind of messing with Hondata, so I'm a noob at it. I'm gonna go do some third gear pulls, do some wide open stuff, and we'll see how she does. Do some more data logging and send that over to Justin, have him analyze it, make sure she's good to go, and we'll be in a lot better shape. It sounds like the wagon's doing better, seems to be idling better, seems to be a little bit happier. It's just a good idea to just kind of clean up the tune every once in a while, just to make sure everything's all nice and happy. Alrighty, so we got the data log all taken care of. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Save it as future wagon. Actually, save it as just so I know I can rename it. 1, 2. Open that up, send that to Duder. Okay, send that over to Dude, let him take care of it, let him check it out, see what he thinks, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, new Dude tune uploaded. Messed around with the idle, brought it down a little bit. Got my GPS up here so I can kind of see if how far off my tires are compared to my speedometer. Because we were going to mess around with that and maybe do a little bit of correcting there as far as what the ECU actually sees for a mile per hour. Besides that, it should be good to go. I'm going to go for a cruise, just make sure everything's nice and happy. Do just normal driving, maybe a pull or two. One thing I forgot to do is turn on my speed sensor. Now let's see if we can do a top speed run. I'm actually going to end it there. Ended up being a little bit more than I expected to. As far as the test driving, showing the tune and all that stuff, we hit 92 miles per hour. And we had to drive all the way to Mexico to go do it, but man, we got there and we hit 92 miles per hour in Mexico. Man, that's awesome. So the reason I wanted to kind of have Justin look at the tune is I'm having a little bit of problem with bogging and super low pulling a hill, and I just want to make sure that I'm getting all the timings correct and all the tables are in good shape so that I have all the yeet juice that I need to get up the hill. So some more things I needed to go do. So my last time I went to off-road park in Hot Springs, a long hill climb. I showed you guys a little bit where I was having some oil and it was burning quite a bit of oil. It's nothing bad. It's just the Civic was not meant to do that long hill climb. So one of the evap boxes fills with oil on a long incline, and it just essentially shoots it up through the intake flume and makes you spray mist oil into your intake manifold. Therefore, you're burning oil. So I got a solution for that. I believe it'll work. I'll explain that in an upcoming video. Also, I'll show you guys the skid plate in the next video. Tonight, I have to finish dropping the transmission, the Fiesta. Get that. I'll probably just drop it tonight. I keep saying I'm going to do that, but I need to do it tonight. So on Labor Day tomorrow, I can start cracking the case and kind of get a look and feel for what I need to do. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. It's good to see you guys again. A little side note, I will get back to this kind of video, back to vlogging, now that it's kind of slowed down. Summer's kind of slowing down, all the traveling kind of piddled out. Missed you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one though. Peace.